not a question that was on the questions that were sent out, but it's not gonna be hard. Okay, it's not, okay. Because I really want you to share, because you are all things funding and grants and nonprofit, even for-profit, what is the first step in looking for, financial support for your business? You wanna get started and you don't know where to even begin to, how do I pay for, a space? How do I even pay for my LLC? How do I pay for even thinking about the staff? What is like your first thing that you think you should go into? Should you research? Just some kind of tips that would be helpful for people.
Okay, and those are a lot of the different questions I get. People have the desire and the goals to do a lot, but they just don't know how to get started. So let's just say nonprofits. Everyone comes to me and says, oh, I started a nonprofit, so I want to write grants. I said, awesome, but you're still in the non-existent phase. No one knows about your nonprofit. How many people have you served? What programs do you have? Do you know people that have nonprofits? I say, girl, what are you doing? I'm so excited. Well, we pass out clothes. We give out clothes to the homeless. I'm like, that's awesome. But what's the program? When do you do it? How many times a year? Who's your target? So those are the things that we need to have in place before we start seeking funds. Program design, like I said, is so powerful because it's the program that gets the funding, not the name of your organization, it's the program. And once you have that established, then you can start looking for the funding. The same with business. You want to have a business plan. You want to know what your target, who's your target. So if I'm cutting lawn and that's seasonal, what about when we got snow? What are we going to do then? How do we sustain? How do we continue making money? Because here's what the first day I quit my job, I was a little nervous. I wanted to call the president back and say, psych, I was just playing. And then today when I went to Walgreens to get my medical, they said, well, you don't have any more discounts. I was like, ooh, okay. So I thought that I could get back on a pole. Well, I never was on a pole, but but you just have to have a plan. And that's what I love to do, is to help you, because I know we are so awesome and we can make millions. I have several masters and a doctorate, and I'm not just saying that, but I had more degrees than my boss. She was a dean with a bachelor's degree. And after I said that first word that begins with a you know what. So I decided that I can do my own. I can make my own bottom line happen. I did everything society said do, and I'm still here. And so for the next 11 years, before I retire, that's all I'm gonna make is 1 to 3%? No, that's not fair. My student loans are more than that.
Right.
So, at some point, and I'm still a little bit okay, but you gotta step out. And you gotta trust the same one that put you here and put that in your heart for you to do. So, I'm done.
Thank you, that was wonderful. Okay, Andre. So everybody thinks when they're starting a business with marketing and branding,